Like and subscribe, guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Busquets cuts it out. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Torres is there to clear. He's gone for goal! Cafu picks out and Messi! That was mighty close. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Now it's Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now he's got space here. And he thumps it clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Adams. Busquets. Iniesta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. Tries to play it through. And he's picked out the run. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Iniesta. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And if you do have a
We'll
chance
look back on the first
today, please take
45
some time
minutes.
out to give
Well,
your
there's
support
no
to
way
our
to
better
disguise the
stadium
fact that
fund.
they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field
And
is...
that's the start of another
number
45
17.
minutes.
It's substitution
Both sides
taking place.
defensively robust up to now. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Change of plan here, perhaps. Baresi makes the interception. Busquets. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's away. That is good strength. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Cole. Now it's Neymar. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now that's well seen too.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass has been well intercepted. Back into the middle.
A beautifully policed...
Wirtz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you...
Like and subscribe, guys.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental
Against
occasion.
Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Adams gets across to intercept that. And this is Batistuta. Baresi makes the interception. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And this is Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Like and subscribe, guys.
And we have our very first corner. Nakata getting this one clear. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. So much. Shot, surely! Goal! Turkey! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 30 minutes is number 17, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. Drogba. He's found a way through. Driving through the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's been shifted off it. Torres in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. And Maradona. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Hi, Mr. Nobody.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona, he's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Ambitious ball here. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cruyff, and he's worked it through. He's found a way through. Rooney, he's free, he has got space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here.
Please like and subscribe, guys.
This to make it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordi Alba, he's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Iniesta. Messi. Looking for a runner. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nemecha, played back.
He's got no choice.
Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he thumps it clear. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Serginho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He's in a great position here. He's away. He's through and all alone. Big chance. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's there. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Fernando Torres.
So off we go
Number
once
14,
more.
Rooney. Coming on the field, number 10,
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time
number
change.
21,
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Serginho with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Busquets does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe looking to run onto it. That's a throw. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No way through there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super fine. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's gone loose. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Azar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nemecha. And it's De Bruyne. And the through ball. And just the goalkeeper goes for a shot! And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance! Really well taken goal. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. De Bruyne, brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's the shot! It's a goal! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going
सब्सक्राइब
to be
गाइस
quite a
चैनल को
martyr.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Please like and subscribe guys.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Against Brazil.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Baresi reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused.
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he got rid because he was...
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on...
Oh, what's he done? Real chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh no, what has happened here? Busquets. And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is just caressing the ball. He's gone for goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And they're quick to get it back. Pressing high and with purpose. Driving forward, he could be in here. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever...
Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes for goal! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rooney. Lovely feet. Rooney, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Iniesta. No goals as yet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Rooney, driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. And this is Torres. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Fernando Torres.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a throw-in. Jordi Alba takes the shot! Plenty to aim at here. And that has been clubbed away. Mateus. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh no, what has happened here?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mateus. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
Has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Rooney. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mateus. Shevchenko. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a shot! That is some save from Khan!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. He's onside. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about...
It's Cristiano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Good effort from distance. And that could come back to haunt them.
Rummenigge was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Shevchenko is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Mateus, Cristiano Ronaldo, tries to pass it through, and the flag has stayed down. And he's well positioned here. Mateus! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Progress.
Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Beckenbauer, and it's Vieira. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
And now,
quite a ride.
please turn towards the screen for a special
How would you summarise what
presentation.
we've seen? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Neymar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. And this is Del Piero. Cross to the back post. And Dijk attempts a clearance. Played back in. Big header! Dispatched clinically! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's away, and the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cruyff with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Going for goal! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost the... It's Neymar! It's hit the crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days. If you get it, it's more...
No, never going to make it. Just super fine. Shift through the... While it's taken a deflection, but boy, he will... We are again.
Very different in our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
And he's in there. With save, but
Well, it's probably good. Very special to be today.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
and he's managed to get rid. Van. And that's a keep. And the time. A very what into half of, and it's both played their part. Side back. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Cruyff. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, sweet feet. Threads one in. Guardiola. Now it's Forlan. Cafu anticipates. Barcelona are looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
It's Fuller! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And now he has two. Madrid go two up and into a position of real strength.
they've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Adams does well to stand firm and defend it. And Smart. It's and for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
And it's made it to him. Busquets. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's neat. It's a beautiful simplicity about this call. Running on one side, not the defence. He's going to be at the massive but it's pulled out into somewhat off.